not like pre-service. Right. So I don't want it to be too long.
Just learn how to do so. That's what, yeah, I got to do some other things in there.
So
2 weekends ago we went skiing, and then just this last week. My relationship with Jesus has changed so much since being in a group. A little backstory, I got baptized on just recently, August 30th of 2020, and at that point, I was still kind of struggling in, I guess, loneliness or at least lack of fellowship and lack of community. So I had a phone call with my mom literally on the way to downtown campus that day, just talking to her about how I was kind of lacking that in my life. I was a little down about it. You know, I have friends that live far away, and yeah, just not as good in my friendship area, I guess, at that point in my life. So I went into church that day, knowing that I really needed to run towards God more at this point after getting baptized. And I was greeted, I went and sat in the second row, but I was greeted by Caleb right here, and his wife sitting in the front row. It was really cool because Caleb was actually the one who helped baptize me. And he said, "Hey man, want to come up here and sit with us?" So I was able to worship with them and take in church with them, but also at the end just kind of have a vulnerable moment with Caleb, and I think that's kind of what started the whole thing for me. We talked a little bit and was able to start to build a relationship with him. And actually at this same time, my sister and her husband, they were starting a group at the Ransom, and I knew this link group night was coming up, and decided to just take a leap and see what they had. I previously had never been in a group before other than one online Bible study. However, I knew that I needed to kind of go for more, and I showed up that night still not really knowing what to expect, even on the fence a little bit still, and it was a really fun night. But at the same time, I ended up finding a group, a men's group, still honestly like not even what I expected. Didn't even know they had men's and women's groups, but it was really cool to kind of get into that, and God has just changed my life so much since joining that group. I've been able to get fellowship. Me personally, I've been able to grow so much because there's people in our group that are working towards being pastors actually, so I have great leadership from them if I have any questions. It's also really good to be in a men's group for me because we get to hold each other accountable, and I think there's a really great level of vulnerability as well. It's just somewhere you can go that's a safe place with other people that are on the same path as you, and that's following Jesus Christ. So it's been awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, Steven.
You're welcome.